Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by Nano Money Stocks. Today is March 13, 2018. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. Looking at this market, we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading up by 10 points to 27.94 and a quarter per contract. All in all, we just had the CPI number released at 8:30 a.m. That gave the futures this big surge, but on the back of that surge, you're going to see that the dollar really took off to the downside. So the dollar plunged. Futures moved higher. Now the dollar is finding some stability, and you can see the futures are pulling back. There's also more news out that Rex Tillerson, the Secretary of State, is stepping down, and he's going to be replaced by Mike Pompeo. And the market right now seems to be a little bit jittery here about that. So you can see the futures coming in as well. So we have a lot going on here geopolitically, as always, and we have a lot going on here with economic data. So again, we'll see how today plays out. Please remember, this coming Friday is options expiration. It is also a quadruple witching expiration, which means you have 4 different asset classes expiring. You're going to get a lot of whipsaw in this market going forward. So let's see how it all plays out. But in the meantime, let's take a look at stocks in the news. The first stock we're going to take a look at is going to be Qualcomm. Qualcomm this morning trading down a bit. Right now the stock is at $59.45. It looks like any deal with Broadcom, which is AVGO, is going to be blocked by the Trump administration. So again, they're citing security reasons, but even so, nobody really thought that deal would go through anyway. But Qualcomm right now, on the receiving end of it, you can see that stock is declining pretty sharply. Closed at 62.81, now trading at 59.44. Again, if this gets down to $55 today, or a pierce of 55, I like it there. I'm going to have levels ready for this one in the intraday stock chat room today. So again, I'll be looking at Qualcomm to see if it does sell off a little bit further. In the meantime, if you take a look at AVGO, which is Broadcom, you'll notice that is trading at 265.23. That is catching a bid. It closed at 262.84 yesterday. So Broadcom is up, and you have Qualcomm down, and we'll see how it all plays out. Yesterday we had lots of noise out here that Intel wanted to buy Broadcom. So again, we're going to see how that plays out. Sticking with the chip theme, I want to take a look at Micron. I believe Micron had a target raise. Stock closed at $59.37. Now it's trading at $61.91. So Micron pretty strong this morning. This gets to around 62.50. I think we stall out around that area. So you're building a little bit of a 10-minute base to get up there. Gets up to 62.50. I think we stall there. Again, nothing technically wrong with the stocks, just a bit overbought at these levels. Things can only get so stretched for so long. Let's take a look at Dick's Sporting Goods. I believe this is on the back of earnings. Dick's Sporting Goods this morning trading at $31.25, closed at $32.56. So good haircut here. Not a big decline by any stretch, but again, we'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. But Dick's Sporting Goods under a little bit of pressure after earnings. Sometimes you could get also Foot Locker to trade in sympathy. That is down ticking a little bit. Finish Line, FINL, sometimes will trade down in sympathy as well. And sometimes you'll also get Under Armour. UAA is a ticker symbol there. That's actually holding up. And sometimes Nike will trade in sympathy. That's actually holding up too. So we're going to keep a look at Dick's Sporting Goods this morning, and we'll keep an eye on it. We'll see how that plays out. Let's take a look at HDS. This is HD Supply. Stock right now closed at $36.84 yesterday. Now it is trading at $37.94 today. So a little uptick after earnings. I don't see anything terrible here, nor do I see anything great either. There is a lot of resistance around 41 and a quarter if this gets up there. So there could be a fade play if this gets up to 41 and a quarter. I'm not sure it's going to do that, but again, we will keep it on the radar. Let's take a look at DSW. And that had earnings as well. Stock is trading at $20.55. It closed yesterday at $19.60. So good little pop there for DSW. See if it can go a little bit higher today. Again, that's a nice little move. Again, there's going to be some resistance between 2075 and 21 if it does get there. So keep that on the radar. Let's take a look at Cooper Software. COUP is the ticker symbol here. The stock right now is trading at $49.65, closed at $49.18. This is just getting a little bit long in the tooth. Nothing technically wrong here. So if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, I would just leave it alone at this stage of the game. All right, let's switch gears here a little bit. Let's go over to the gold market. Gold is popping a little bit today. You have gold futures right now up $5.70 to $1,326.40 an ounce. If you take a look at the GLD, you're going to see that's trading at 125.70. That's up from the 125.54 close. So good little pop there for the GLD this morning. Good little pop on spot gold. And again, the dollar is definitely the culprit here. You can see the dollar falling after that Rex Tillerson news and also after the CPI number. So dollar down, gold up. That's kind of the way it works. If you take a look at crude oil today, crude oil futures trading lower by 26 cents to $61.11 a barrel. If you take a look at the USO, which is a good ETF to track the movement in crude oil, you'll see that's trading at $12.32 right now at this point in time. So again, we're going to be watching gold. We'll be watching oil very, very closely. We also have some stocks moving, especially in the semiconductor sector. So if you have not done so, come on over, trade right alongside of us. We had another solid day yesterday. And again, 2018 seems to be the year for in the money stocks. If you haven't done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial. And you'll see everything that we are doing in there. You can trade right alongside of us. Like I said, 2018 has turned out to be a blockbuster year so far. And I'm going to look to keep that going right into the end of the year. With that being said, everybody have a great trading day, and we will see you all on the charts.